to my YouTube channel. Today we're gonna go back to the basics. We're gonna start from the beginning. We're gonna be doing a 101 eye makeup. I'm gonna tell you what part of the eye is cool in different ways and also what product to apply in different part of the eyes just to get different results. So we're gonna be doing this beginner's makeup. If you never have done makeup and if you wanna learn how to cool different parts of the eye, so every time we see a more intriguing or intense makeup, you know what I'm talking about. Just keep on watching. The first thing to do is to know the parts of the eye. Below the brow is the arch of the eyebrow, and we apply highlighting in this area. The lid is the part of the eye that goes from the lash line to the crease. This area is where we normally apply the focus color. The crease is what is between the lid and the arch of the eyebrow. This is where normally we give the intensity and depth to the eye. This is the bottom lash line and ends in the teardrop area, also for highlighting. And also the upper lash line where the eyeliner goes, and the waterline, the inside part of the bottom lash line. The first step for the makeup is preparing the lid by applying a lid primer. You can also apply a little bit of foundation or concealer and set it. This was the previous first way to apply any kind of primer on the lids. This will prevent the eyes from creasing, and also the eyeshadow will last longer and look brighter. We need 3 shades for a basic eyeshadow, and highlight the shade. This will be a beige with a shimmer finish if you want. A medium brown shade. This is 1 or 2 shades darker than your skin tone for blending. And a deep shade. This will be 3 or 4 shades darker than your skin tone, just to dip. The highlighting shade. This could be a finish with a shimmer finish or a matte finish, and it goes on the arch of the eyebrow to highlight, and also it can go to the teardrop area. As you see, you can add a little bit of shade of eyeshadow on your brush, but you need to tap off some of the excess. That way will prevent to running down your face and dropping, so just apply a little bit in this area. The medium shade, this is a perfect shade to give a little bit of depth into the crease, but also is really good to blend out the cuts of the main eyeshadow we could apply on the lid. This normally is good to go for a matte finish, and 1 or 2 shades darker than your skin tone. We're gonna be applying it with a blending brush just above the lid on the crease area. For blending the cut of this shade, you can go for a beige shade, but a matte finish. This will help to cut the blended cut, and we're gonna be applying between the highlighting shade and the medium shade. The depth shade, 3 or 4 shades darker than your skin tone. I'm gonna go for a brown matte, but you can go for any shade that you want. I'm going to be applying in a triangular shape on the outer part of the eye. That means just 1/3 of the upper lash line and 1/3 of the crease, creating this triangle shape. We're gonna be blended the cut, and if we need to, we can go back to the previous shape to blend nicely the cut. And again, the beige matte shade, we can also use it. So we're gonna be applying the intensity, then blend the cut with the medium shade, and then blend the cut of the medium shade with the beige matte shade. I'm gonna be using the same deep shade for the bottom lash line. I'm gonna, for that, take a very short bristles brush and apply all over the bottom lash line, connecting the outer part with the upper part of the makeup and leaving a little third of the bottom lash line to apply the highlighting shadow. For the eyebrows, I'm not gonna say much. I create a full tutorial. I'm gonna leave it below in the description box if you have any doubts about it. I'm just going to fill them softly with a pencil. That's the easier and softer way, and I'm gonna do it in the direction of the growth of my hairs. Once we have the eyebrows done, I'm gonna reapply a little bit the highlight and shadow now that I have the arch completely defined. I'm gonna curl my lashes to give a little push to my lashes, and then I'm gonna apply 1 or 2 coats of 1 or 2 different formula mascaras to create more intensity, and I'm gonna go for the roots of the lashes upwards. But again, I have a complete video about these two. I'm gonna leave it below in the description box, and I'm gonna give a little intensity by applying a brown pencil on the waterline, on the bottom waterline. You can leave it to get dry and apply a second coat to give more intensity. If you have a stain your upper lid with mascara, leave it to get dry and then brush it off, and it will come off completely. And for me, the last step for the night makeup is to apply the concealer. This just cover imperfections and your dark circles. Also, it ties up and clean up the bottom part of your eye makeup. Well guys, I hope you like this tutorial. I know for so many of you this is way too basic, but I keep receiving questions of what I was talking about, or they get lost when I say the name of the part of the eye. So I really wanted to get to the point and start from one-on-one from scratch, so everyone understands what I'm talking about, different part of the eyes. So if you want me to keep doing these one-on-one makeup tutorials in other parts of the face, on other parts of the makeup, just let me a comment below and I will really read it and appreciate it, and I'll get to it. So if you like this tutorial, please give thumbs up. I really appreciate it. It gives kick out of my day every time I see all of you loving these videos. So as always, I will really again appreciate if you subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, because we keep growing and I keep doing this makeup, which I really love to do these tutorials. So thanks so much for spending some time with me. Be happy and see you next one. Ciao ciao.